What is Transcendental meditation, or the other name TM technique?
Transcendental meditation is the ancient technique which was brought to the West in 1959 by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, the Vedic scholar and also a physicist. And since that it's been the most scientifically researched technique of meditation in the world. It is a very simple technique. We practice 20 minutes twice a day with our eyes closed. It's very easy to learn. It's not a religion, it's not a philosophy, it's not a lifestyle, it's not a concentration and contemplation. It's an easy mental practice that brings benefits in all areas of health and the development of the mental potential. Everyone can learn to meditate, including children from 10 years old.
How and where can we learn it?
Transcendental meditation is taught in the same way by all the certified teachers of Transcendental meditation, and there's a standard teaching course which includes 2 introductory and preparatory lectures. Then there is a personal instruction, individual with every person, and after that there are 3 days of checking and lectures, which come in a row. So the entire course is 6 days, 6 consecutive days, and it has to be done by the certified teacher. You cannot learn Transcendental meditation from a book or from a website.
So after those 6 days, will I be able to practice on my own? Will I also be able to teach others?
After these 6 days, you are able to practice Transcendental meditation on your own. You are all set. You just need, if you like, meetings with the teacher or with the group. But you are not able to teach Transcendental meditation. Everybody can become the teacher of Transcendental meditation, but for this you would have to apply for the teacher training course with the TM organization and just go through the standard procedure. Everyone can do it, but it's a commitment in terms of times and money. So we are not able to teach others after this course. It's only for our practice.
So what happens when we meditate?
It is a very specific situation, only for the Transcendental meditation technique. When we meditate, the mind very easily and very naturally gains the state of very deep rest. It just happens very spontaneously. And because the mind and the body are connected, the body gets into the state of the very deep rest automatically. And at this stage, the natural mechanism of the body releases all very deeply accumulated stress, which we have been collecting since the day we've been born. And this stress is responsible for all the variety of diseases which are incurable, which are tormenting us today. So this deep release of stress, which happens automatically during every session, every 20-minute session, is responsible for all the benefits after the practice. And the specific stage of very deep rest is called the state of restful alertness. The state of rest is deeper than sleep in the deepest phase, and at the same time the mind, the brain, is very active and alert. That's why it's a very unique way of the functioning of the human nervous system. It doesn't happen beyond the meditation. It's the 4th state of the functioning of the human nervous system. And during the state of restful alertness, the release of stress goes spontaneously, and after each session we go to the activity with less stress, healthier, more active, with more energy, more creative, and more successful.
So what are the health, body and mind benefits of that kind of meditation?
Transcendental meditation, the TM technique, the stress release which happens so unique and so deep, is responsible for improvement in virtually all areas of health. And we are talking here about the health of the body and the improvement of our mental potential. So as concerns the body, the nervous system, Transcendental meditation has been proven to be #1 prevention against heart disease and #1 way to improve our situation when we have this heart disease. So in the case of stroke, in the case of any kind of problems, this is the #1 technique of prevention, and it's all documented scientifically. We lower the cholesterol level due to the meditation. We lower one of the big benefits is that transcendental meditation automatically reduces the level of the stress hormone in the blood. We function relaxed and at the same time active, because the brain is very active. Transcendental meditation, the TM technique, has been proven to be very effective in prevention of cancer and in improving the situation when we have cancer. It's very effective in the case of chronic disease, which are incurable today. Why? Because the majority of these diseases are based on stress. When we remove the stress, the disease is gone. It's very effective in the cases of migraines. It reduces the symptom of asthma. It's very effective in the case of insomnia. It decreases insomnia without any drug in a very natural way. So there are many benefits in virtually every area into which you look. Uniquely, transcendental meditation has been proven to be the alternative to the drug in the case of ADHD with children. There are extensive research on young children, on youth, which prove that the symptoms of ADHD, they naturally recede and the situation improves with these kids. So there's an extensive body of research for anybody interested to look into it. It's the only method that is an alternative into drugs for kids. Another field where the transcendental meditation has been proven beyond doubt to be very effective is our traumatic experiences, PTSD, the post-traumatic stress disorder. There are research on veterans, on soldiers, and because you don't have to wait very long for the effects. The first effects appear in the first days after you learn to meditate. So the soldiers, the very tormented people, will begin to function in a different way in the first weeks. They feel it, the families feel it, the environment can feel it. There are very interesting studies conducted right now on PTSD, which are sponsored by the David Lynch Foundation in Africa, where transcendental meditation has been proven to be very effective in helping the refugees in African countries, especially women who are raped, tormented. They have no life. It basically are lost group. They improve. In 2-3 months, they are completely different beings. So the life changes, and this research, this is going on right now in Africa. Transcendental meditation is extremely effective, and it's been proven objectively. That is, it slows down and reverses the aging process. So that's the only technique which has been objectively verified to cause this. After 5 years of regular meditation, 20 minutes twice a day, the biological age of the body is 12 years younger. And it's automatic. We don't have to believe it to have these results.
I've heard that Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Oz are practicing transcendental meditation. What other celebrities are practicing?
Oh, there are plenty of celebrities practicing transcendental meditation because it's a secret behind success in many cases. Just not to mention only Jerry Seinfeld, Russell Simmons, David Lynch, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Ellen DeGeneres, Ray Dalio, Candy Crowley, Soledad O'Brien from CNN, also plenty of journalists from Squawk Box, MSNBC, former President Joachim Chissano of Mozambique, the generals, chiefs of staff, many people.
How can we learn more about this?
We'd like to invite you to the presentation lecture and the workshop, which will be organized by the New York Elite Networking Group in May.
Teresa, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you at the workshop.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
For information about the event and workshop, please visit our website www.newyork